Guys, I'm so excited about this foundation. Haus reached out, asked if I wanted a little PR. They sent me their Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. I just had to go online, take their quiz. I was matched with the shade 160. Now, you're going to see it's a little light right now as my tan is starting to fade. I have tried out the formula once, but not while my skin was flaring up, which is why it matched me to 160 if you suffer from rosacea and redness. This is 1 fluid ounce. It's a nice heavy glass bottle. It says shake before use. I'm going to use my 3D foundation brush from Saint, the bottom end, and I'm going to just pick up a little bit of the foundation. You can see it's not too totally off. I just have some oil on my skin, like as a moisturizer, and this coverage is insane. But like I said, we'll see as far as the flare up is concerned. Guys, look how pretty this is. So my skin's purging right now. I did a couple of back-to-back nights of some Retin-A to combat some of my flare-ups, acne. I'm kind of going through something at the moment. Anyway, so you're not going to get rid of texture or like the 3D effect, but it really did knock out that color, and it's actually not as light, I'm looking at myself in my mirror, as I thought it was. So not only was the skin quiz really helpful, and it was no unnecessary questions in my opinion as a makeup artist, and it didn't pull me too cool, which I am more olive, but it didn't pull me warm. It put me right in the neutral, so it would kind of balance out the redness without adding more of that blue to the skin. So let's come back and do the other side. I'm still working with the 1 pump of foundation. I have not added any more. And I'm just going to see, I'm not going to get the same coverage. There's definitely more product on the other side, but I am curious to see how far I can kind of stretch this. And like I said, my skin is a little flared up because it's purging after doing the back-to-back nights of the Retin-A. I think I'm just going through some hormonal stuff. I'm going to be 37 in January, so I think I'm just going through that next time that you look in the mirror and you don't recognize yourself. That is not bad for some leftover foundation. Okay, so let's just keep this. Remember, I just have oil on my face. I didn't put on a primer. Some of this is what I've always called temporary color, meaning it's a little flared up right now, but once my skin has some time to calm down, it's going to go away. So you don't need to put too much foundation on, where these are acne spots that are healing. So let's do, I did 2 drops. Let's try just 2 drops because this is really great coverage. And I'm just buffing it into my brush so I get an even application on my skin. Can you see that? Right on the scab. That's pretty good. It's really hard to get makeup to stick. And my skin's really patchy and peeling too. So you'll notice it on my nose. There's nothing I can do about that, right? Like makeup is sticking to texture, which is your skin. And we all have different variations of texture. And this is really beautiful. Thank you guys so much for sending me this foundation. I'm obsessed with it. And I'll come back in a later video for the wear test.